Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to Sigi Air. Today we are in Munich, Germany, and we're going to take a flight to Malaga, Spain, using my favorite add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Fenix A320 Block 2, GSX, FS2CREW, and Beyond ATC. So we're going to use them and see how they work together. I am not going to make any commentary. I'm just going to let you experience the whole process from departure to arrival into Malaga, and let's see how it goes. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
I'm out for the walk around. I'm back, no issues on the walk around.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Go for it.
Okay.
Passengers boarding starting.
Good afternoon.
This way, please.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. We'll plan to push and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff, and no need for radar today. We'll plan on a normal thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire, or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying
Beyond
safely,
ATC
we'll abort and
connected.
stop on the runway. After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Munich Airport Information Echo 1327 Zulu. Wind 085 at 8. Sailing 1100 broken. 2500 overcast. Temperature 14. Dew point 11. Crew NH 1021. Landing and departing runway 08 left, 08 right. Transition level 050. Advise on initial contact, you have information echo.
Airbus 1123, request IFR clearance to Malaga.
Airbus 1123, Munich delivery. Expect runway 08 left, altitude Quebec departure. Initial climb to flight level 070. Squawk 3052.
ALG 2 Quebec departure. Squawk 3052. Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, read back correct. Contact ground 121.908 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.908 when ready for pushback or engine start. Airbus 1123.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Earpins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
9,940 kilograms.
Seatbelt.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Barrel ref.
1021 set.
1021 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Airbus 1123 at stand 213, request pushback and engine start.
Airbus 1123 Munich ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Airbus 1123.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Set and checked.
V1 149 VR 149 V2 151 windows.
Closed.
Beacon.
Hello, Captain.
On.
We're ready for pushback.
Before start checklist completed.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you. Provide
Walking
room
here.
for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
All baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. Hold the mask in place with the strap.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Waist and click.
Airbus 1123, ready to taxi to the active.
Airbus 1123, runway 08 left taxi via Whiskey 2, November 3, November Alpha 3, Alpha 2.
Runway 08 left taxi via Whiskey 2, November 3, November Alpha 3, Alpha 2, Airbus 1123.
Cable must now be stowed. Armrest down.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected.
Set and
Bypass being
checked.
removed.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start
Left is
checklist
clear.
completed.
Right is clear.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight control checks.
Ready. Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Cabin crew seat.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Airbus 1123, contact Munich Tower 120.505.
Contact Tower 120.505, Airbus 1123. Airbus 1123, ready for departure. Runway 08 left.
Airbus 1123, Munich Tower, wind 085 at 8, runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 08 left, cleared for takeoff, Airbus 1123.
Clear for departure.
Takeoff runway confirm. Approach path clear of traffic. Cabin crew be seated for takeoff.
Line-up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Runway 08 left. Confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
Off.
Line-up checklist completed.
Takeoff. Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set 100 knots. B1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. Packs are on.
Airbus 1123, contact Munich departure 136.23.
Contact Munich departure 136.23, Airbus 1123. Munich, Airbus 1123. Good day, 3,400 feet.
Airbus 1123, Munich departure identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Airbus 1123.
Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flap 0.
Autopilot 1 on. Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 062. Now.
Airbus 1123, maintain 230 knots.
Maintain 230 knots. Airbus 1123.
Fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located. This includes e-cigarettes. Drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Seatbelts off. Clear right now.
Okay.
Airbus 1123, contact Munich radar 120.65, bye-bye.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Airbus 1123. Munich radar, Airbus 1123. Good day, through flight level 156 for flight level 180.
Airbus 1123, Munich radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Airbus 1123.
$1,000 to go.
Airbus 1123, maintain 250 knots.
Maintain 250 knots, Airbus 1123. Contact Swiss radar 126.35, Airbus 1123. Swiss radar, Airbus 1123, flight level 370.
Airbus 1123, Sevilla Center, expect Viva to Alpha, rango quanto? Airbus 1123, Viva to Alpha, rango quanto? Report ready for descent. Airbus 1123, Sevilla Center.
Viba 2 Alpha, runway 12, call when ready, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, descent to flight level 290.
Descend to flight level 290, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, descent to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, contact Malaga approach 125.955.
Contact Malaga approach 125.955, Airbus 1123. Malaga, Airbus 1123, flight level 213 with information uniform.
Airbus 1123 Malaga approach. QNH 1010 expect the ILS Yankee runway 12 with the landing transition.
QNH 1010 expect the ILS Yankee runway 12 with the Lenny transition, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, clear direct Lenny. Cross Leniator above flight level 070, clear ILS Yankee runway 12.
Cleared direct Lenhi. Cross Lenhi at, or above flight level 070. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 12, Airbus 1123.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Airbus 1123, contact Malaga Tower 122.1, have a good day.
Over to Tower 122.1, Airbus 1123. Malaga Tower, Airbus 1123, ILS Yankee runway 12.
Airbus 1123, Malaga Tower, wind 130 at 4, runway 12 clear to land.
Runway 12 cleared to land, Airbus 1123.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Gear down.
Gear down. Cabin crew be seated for landing. 1000.
Above. 200. Minimum. 100.
Light slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Spoilers, reverse screen, decel. $70 knots.
Airbus 1123, exit right next available taxiway.
Exit right next available taxiway, Airbus 1123.
Airbus 1123, contact ground 121.955, bye-bye.
Ground 121.955, Airbus 1123. Airbus 1123, request taxi to allocated gate.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our
Airbus 1123, gate 66 taxi via Alpha.
Tell the captain.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Shut down engine 2. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.